What's up, YouTube? Hope everyone's having a good day. About to make another YouTube video. It's gonna be about the importance of loving yourself and like the importance of always being there for yourself no matter what. You know, um, since it's kind of late right now, I'm inside. I don't want to be too loud, but like I'm gonna go into detail on like the importance of loving yourself, the importance of just being your biggest fan no matter what. Um, and I know if you guys are watching this, I know you guys are already aware. I already know you guys are like, you guys know how important it is to love yourself, obviously. I know y'all already done some research. Y'all heard about other people saying the importance of loving yourself, the importance of being there for yourself. Just being on a self-love journey, always being there for yourself, And this video is more so of a reminder to like always love yourself no matter what. Cause like, yes, life might be harsh. Yes, you might deal with a lot of like selfish people, this and that, which is understandable. But like, no matter what, always be there for yourself. You matter. Just the fact I'm not bullshitting you. I'm not being corny. Just the fact that you're watching this video right now, whatever obstacle you're going through, I know you're gonna overcome it, and I know you're gonna make it. Whatever struggles you're gonna go through, you're going through, you're going to overcome it, and have faith and just be strong. Because just the fact that you're here living, just the fact that you're here on earth, just the fact that you're living and breathing, that automatically means you have a purpose. Just the fact that, again, like really think about it. Just the fact that like you can move your fingers, you can move your arms, even if you're missing some body parts or if you have some type of body dysfunction, just the fact that you're still alive. Just the fact that you're alive, you have a purpose. I don't care where you're born, where you're from, what your upbringing is, or how many times you've experienced unfortunate situations. You still matter. You still mean a lot. You still have a purpose. You mean everything. You matter. I need you. Even though I'm making this video, you're watching me, I need you. Your family needs you. Your friends, anyone you come across with, they need you. Even people you haven't met, they need you. Everyone needs you. They need your experiences. They need your wisdom. They need your uniqueness, I don't care how similar you look to someone. I don't care what people may say about you. I don't care how similar, I don't care how similar you move, how similar you talk, how similar you speak, how similar you move, or how you look, or how you dress to other people. Just the fact that you're your own self, no one can take that away from you. Just the fact that you're your own self, you will always be unique and you'll always be amazing. And again, no one can take that from you. No one can compare you to you like that. Only you know you. If you're watching this, I know you're gonna reach your dreams, your goals, all of that. You're loved. You matter. I love you, Male or female, you fucking matter, and keep kicking ass in life, But like, just the importance of loving yourself, like, again, you always gotta be your biggest fan because, throughout life, obviously we're dealing with a corrupt society, a corrupt system, right? So just the fact that money exists, where we all have to work for currency or money, that in itself, it's gonna drive you off. I feel like, my opinion, I feel like it's gonna make you off balance. So like, it's gonna cause you to question your self-worth, because pretty much everyone, again, this is my opinion, we're all pretty much making the same amount of money, like, because you still gotta clock in. If you clock in, that's how you make money. At a typical 9 to 5, and we can all agree that when you clock in, you make money, and whenever you clock out, that's when you stop making money, pretty much. So society, that alone, it's teaching people how to become equal, which is a bad thing. Just the fact that we all go to school, we all learn the same shit, especially elementary all the way to high school. It teaches you how to be the same and to be a follower. That's gonna make you question your self-worth in a way. So I feel like schools should really teach kids how to love themselves a lot more, and young adults. Elementary schools all the way through high schools and colleges too. They really need to teach or make mandatory classes on how to love yourself and how unique you really are, because it's not right how like in these school systems they don't really teach kids or teach young adults how to like actually love themselves. Yes, it's your parents and your family's job to do that for you, especially when you're younger. But at the same time, your parents or your other family members might not have time to even know what to teach you, you know, because you know how life is, you know how when they work, they're busy, time is always speeding up. You know how the matrix is, you know how this world is. So you're constantly on a rush, you're constantly on the go. And schools don't even know that. So I feel like they really need to teach kids and young adults the importance of loving yourself, you know. It's gonna help with a lot of mental illness and it's gonna improve a lot of mental health especially, you know. So I feel like that's very underrated and that's very underlooked. You know, schools really need to teach the importance of loving yourself, you know. And again, it's really important. But yeah, you know, just don't forget, like, you always got to remind yourself that you're your own biggest fan, you know. Yeah, you have to be your own famous athlete. You have to be your own famous rapper. You have to be your own famous celebrity, whoever, you know. You have to be your own teacher. You have to be your own parent, your own best friend, especially your own brother, sister, whatever. I know it's random, but like, you always have to be there for yourself. I'm not saying don't rely on anyone or you should always be isolated or alone. I'm not saying all that. All I'm saying is always show up for yourself. You matter. Even if you went through like a horrible breakup or a divorce and it just seemed like your partner didn't care about you or like they're just very harsh with you, that doesn't mean anything, and that it doesn't mean anything at all. That says a lot about who they are and how they're willing to treat other people, you know. And like, you know, it's never personal like that, you know, because everyone if you're here, if you're living, we all have people that look up to us. I don't care if it doesn't seem like it. I don't care if you don't see it, if there's no like proof, but trust me, as life goes on, and even right now, how you think, how you move, how you look at the world, how you observe certain situations, how you talk, how you dress, how you carry yourself, just your own unique self, that in itself, you're going to have people that really admire you. You're going to be loved. You already are loved. God loves you. God created you. God, look, just the fact that you're in this earth, you're here. You know how hard being here is? You know how hard, you know how much of a crazy society we live in? Imagine how hard it is reincarnating as a soul to become a human being. Even though how hard it is, it's extremely hard. And just the fact that God decided to put you here through this very tough situation, dealing with hard obstacles, dealing with a lot of painful situations, knowing that you will overcome all of that and you will power through all of that, that shows how fucking badass and fucking special you really are. It does, you know? I'm not being corny. I really mean this shit. I'm bottom of my heart. Just the fact that because you gotta think about it. There's over billions of human beings in this world, right? Now imagine how many spirits and souls are in the afterlife. Probably over billions. More than humans in this realm. Because there's different realms. There's a third, because we're in a third realm. We have a fourth realm, a fifth realm. We have different galaxies, different universes, different afterlives, this and that. It's very open-ended, right? So imagine how many souls and people are there. There's a lot. And just the fact that God decided to have you specifically be on Earth, knowing how hard Earth is, knowing how hard overcoming a lot of situations in this world is, just the fact that you're here automatically means that God sees you in a different way, in a good way, and that God knows how strong you are to overcome these obstacles and to even deal with them, you know what I'm saying? That means you matter. Every human being on Earth, they all have a purpose. Now, in my opinion, I feel like it's your free will on how you want to utilize your purpose, you know? Either to uplift people or to harm people, it's up to you, you know? But just the fact that you're watching this, you're amazing, and you always have to love yourself. Because it makes sense too, because since you're your own self, your own unique self, only you have the answers to what makes you happy. You just gotta dive deep. Yes, you have to go to therapy. Yes, you need help. Yes, you need other people to help you as well. But at the same time, deep down, you know intuitively that you know what makes you happy. You know what's going to fulfill you. You know what's gonna bring you a lot of joy and happiness. You know what type of people are right for you. You know which type of people are wrong for you. You have hobbies. You know your hobbies. You love to explore your hobbies. You know what you love and don't love. You even know what's your favorite food, what's not your favorite food, what you want to eat, what you don't want to eat. So that in itself, like, it just proves that you have to be your own biggest supporter. You have to be your own biggest fan, you know? And like, it just makes sense too, because to get where you want in life, you have to be your biggest support, you know? And you are worthy of supporting yourself. You are worthy of loving yourself, you know? I've already listed all the reasons on why you have every reason to love yourself, and that why you matter and how you're amazing. So you just gotta see it. When people don't love themselves, or like they just don't believe themselves, it's not even like personal. They just don't see it. They just don't see it. But like, just imagine you're like a bright light, right? You're like a huge beam of light, right? And like, you can see it, it's right in front of you. But sometimes when people, they don't love themselves, it's because their eyes are shut. Once you open your eyes, you'll see that huge light. You'll be like, oh damn, I'm shining bright. Damn, I got a huge light on me. That's usually what happens. It's because you're not opening your eyes. You're not open to how special you are. Sometimes you have to have another person to tell you how special you are, to remind yourself, or to even realize how strong you are. And that the same applies when you're closing your eyes. Sometimes someone gotta tell you, hey, why don't you ever try opening your eyes? Why don't you ever try opening your eyes and looking in the mirror? Why don't you try opening your eyes in the dark, and you see how bright and how shining you are, you know? So it's like that, you know? When you have that self-doubt, it's usually because you don't see the special traits within yourself. It's already there. It's already there inside you. It's already there outside of you. Other people could see it. But when people try to bring you down, when people don't believe in you, it's because they're afraid, and they can sense how powerful and great you really are. That's where you get envious and jealous people from. I learned that. So not only from my life experiences, but from YouTube and other internet resources from very intelligent people as well. So you have to keep that in mind. All the special traits, all the amazing shit you have, it's already here within you. It's already here with you. Now you just gotta realize, you gotta observe, you gotta study yourself, and not only that, you just gotta realize who the fuck you are, and you'll kick ass in life. You already are kicking ass in life. Just the fact that you're alive, just the fact that you're healthy, you're already kicking ass in life. And if it seems like you don't have anyone supporting you or loving you, well, I'm that person that I believe in you, I love you, and I support you. And not only that, but there are people out there. You just haven't seen them yet, but there are people out there, and just keep kicking ass. I know life is bullshit. I know life sucks. I know you might be dealing with a lot of shitty people. Just don't mind them. They're just envious and jealous of you. Know who the fuck you are, and if you can, treat people with respect, love people, because you never know what someone's going through. And it's always good to have good morals and have a good heart, because you're made out of love, and you are love, and you're worthy of love too. You are. So it's kind of a short video. Again, it's late at night. I don't want to be too loud, because I don't want to wake my neighbors up, or I don't know who's around my area. But I will make a part 2. And again, just always remind yourself, keep kicking ass in life. You are the shit. You do matter, and you know you're amazing. And you always don't forget, you always have to be your biggest fan. You always have to be your own biggest supporter. Give your own selves autographs if you have to, you know, because you know what you eat, you know what you watch, you know what you enjoy doing. So technically, that makes you your own famous athlete, or that makes you your own famous celebrity. That means you matter, you know. Like, I can't explain it, but like, you're your own you're your own spectator. You're your own boss. pretty much, you know? You at the end of the day, it's you who makes your own life decisions. It's you who comes up with great ideas. It's you who leading up to this point, you've been through enough. You survived enough to the point where you're still living. You've been through ups. You've been through ups and downs. You've been through the ringer. You've experienced successes. You've experienced failures. You've experienced losses. You've experienced triumphs. You've experienced everything. You've inspired others. You help motivate others. You've been through it all, and just the fact that you're still living, just the fact that you're still here, you still got a purpose, and you still matter, and it's always never ending. And you are destined for greatness, and you are destined to succeed. So just keep that in mind. Just the fact that you're here, just the fact that you're living. Clearly, that means that you're just a reflection and a byproduct and a physical manifestation of God's work, of God's love, of God's glory, you know, and that's who you are as a person, you know. So just keep kicking ass, and any obstacles and bullshit situations you're going through, I know you will overcome them. So keep kicking ass in life, and I will make a part 2, and keep doing what you're doing. Like, comment, subscribe, comment down below, and if you need anything, if you need help, feel free to comment, and I always answer back. I always answer back, and don't hesitate. And you do matter, and I really appreciate for you watching this video. And you're meant for great things. Peace.